2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audiovisual, dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasion's a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
Alright, let's do the mic.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the morning announcements. My name is Bomani Armah. This is Thursday, December 19th, 2022. We are 228 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. Sorry for getting off to a late start today, but definitely make sure to help me break the algorithm. Go to my website, notarapper.com, join the email list. Make sure you pass on some positivity. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's start with today's libation. Today's libation is for George Henry White. George Henry White, December 18th, 1852 to December 28th, 1918. George White graduated from Howard University in 1877, becoming first an educator and then a lawyer. Elected to both houses of the North Carolina Senate and as an elected state solicitor for 8 years until his election in 1896 to the U.S. House of Representatives from North Carolina's 2nd District. From 1897 to 1901, his was the sole voice in Congress for some 10 million African Americans, including as author of a bill to outlaw lynching and standing strong against the erosion of political rights for all. When the right to vote was denied to North Carolina's black citizens in 1900, White left politics, choosing instead to build an economic power base for people of color in Philadelphia, PA. Here is our quote. "The only apology that I have to make for the earnestness for which I have spoken is that I am pleading for the life, the liberty, the future happiness, and manhood suffrage for 1/8 of the entire population of the United States." George White. Let me say that one more time. The only apology that I have to make for the earnestness with which I have spoken is that I am pleading for the life, the liberty, the future happiness, and manhood suffrage for 1/8 of the entire population of the United States. George Henry White. George White put up a good fight, but in the end gave up on trying to bring democracy to blacks in the South. If you know the history of Reconstruction, you know the violence and subjugation that occurred in North Carolina during this time period. White was fortunate to leave North Carolina with his life. In many ways, we are still pleading for the life, the liberty, the future happiness, and manhood suffrage for 1/8 of the population. The struggle continues. Thanks for playing your part, George Henry White. Let's pour out our libation for George Henry White. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames still flickers. We're pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Let's pour today's libation for Mr. George Henry White. Thank y'all very much. Like I said, I apologize for the late start. I'm just going to do a quick version of the morning announcements today. I wanted to get my libation out. I wanted to make sure y'all knew to come to the party with the purpose that I got going on Friday the 30th at Bloombars. Go to notarapper.com for more information on that. Also, make sure you bring your kids out to Kwanzaa 365. This is the 53rd annual celebration that we're happening. Find more information about that once again at notarapper.com. Go to notarapper.com to find your watermelon flag apparel. I've got my watermelon flag shirt under this one. As a matter of fact, I meant to take the sweater off. And also you can go get your morning announcement swag at notarapper.com. Friends, I make sure I do a libation and that I play the Black National Anthem every morning. Let me do that now. The Black National Anthem by J. Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. Lift every voice and sing. Here we go. Friends, thank you very much. That was the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. This has been the morning announcements. Thank you very much. There are 3 things I want you to do today. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. All right. At the count of 3, I need everyone to say peace, throw up the deuces. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.